The highly anticipated sparring video between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson has finally been leaked, and the mastermind behind it all is none other than Frank Martin.
Was he scared to get in the ring?
Bro.
Don't put on no front in front of these. No,
bro, that's your people.
Front in front of these.
Frank Martin wants to exact revenge on Gervonta "Tank" Davis with this, not just within the ring, but also outside of it.
I'm taking all this shit. So all this shit you talking about, it's gonna be real fucking sad, nigga. It's gonna be real sad. It's gonna be real sad.
Even prior to the match, Frank Martin had bigger goals than simply defeating Gervonta Davis in the ring. In an attempt to establish himself as an underdog poised to put on an incredible performance on Saturday, he has been making appearances with threats and allegations. He leaked the sparring footage between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson, which showed Gervonta Davis getting beaten. So he had evidence before the fight that Gervonta Davis might be defeated.
Athletic, and I got the same thing, so.
Yeah, but to be fair, when he just asked you about the Cruz fight, you said, hey, you're pretty much gonna tear him up. You think you'll be...
These kinds of fights are the ones that define you. I feel like I've been the underdog in this sport since I started, so it's nothing I'm not used to. I'm ready for this opportunity in front of me. You can't blame people for being blind if you don't wake them up, so having this fight is the perfect opportunity to show the world who I am. Frank Martin said he has 18 career wins, 12 by knockout, and no losses. Good numbers, but perhaps not enough against an opponent of the caliber of Gervonta Davis, a monster both in and out of the ring. When people doubt me, it feeds me. Gervonta thinks it's too soon, thinks I'm not ready. I see it as an opportunity to surprise the world. It's my time. We could see the best fighter in the world get knocked out. They screwed up by accepting this fight. They gave me the opportunity, and I'll show everybody, Martin declared. Tank Davis is confident against his former sparring partner. What Martin says matters little to Davis, who is self-assured after 29 wins, 27 by knockout, and no losses. In his last fight, he finished Ryan Garcia with a stomach shot that proved decisive in the 7th round. Now, he gives Martin some chance of staying on his feet, but predicts he will finish him in the 9th round. Frank Martin is tough. He's fast. He's strong. He's in his prime. He's hungry. He's coming to win. He's a great opponent. He's going to be champion one day, but not on June 15th, said Davis. Frank Martin has taken his preparation to another level. He's not just preparing physically, but also psychologically to prove that Tank can truly be beaten. He's dropped a video of Shakur Stevenson beating Tank Davis in sparring, seemingly on a revenge mission after Tank released their sparring video. This weekend's fight between Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin won't be the first time the pair have been in the ring together. Rivals have sparred in the past, but will that play any part when the action is for real on June 15th? I caught him, and then he started grabbing me after that. I jumped on him, and it turned into a wrestling match because he kept grabbing me. It's good that we're fighting now. We can blow off some steam, Frank Martin joked. Frank Martin recently spent a few minutes chatting with Marcos Viegas of Fight Hub TV following his opening press conference with Gervonta "Tank" Davis. They discussed his feelings about the promotion and expectations for the fight. Martin was first asked about what Davis was showing him on his cell phone on stage during their press conference. Martin replied, "Some nonsense, some sparring. He didn't show me the clip that he said he was going to show me." When asked about why Davis was bringing up their past sparring, Martin responded, "Man, it's sparring. We're fighting June 15th. I don't even want to keep talking about sparring. He was going to show me the video, but he didn't. He showed a certain part, then they got turned up and all that, but it wasn't anything. We are fighting now, so the story of sparring, we can go ahead and sweep that under the rug. When we fight June 15th, it's on." Martin was also asked about what he made of his press conference with Davis. "It was natural. Both our energies were natural. It was real. It wasn't faked or scripted. It was all natural, so I felt it. The energy was just there," he said. Martin had his own account of what happened in another interview. Tank is a pay-per-view star, one of the best guys in the world. But there were some things he said that were lies. There were things he said just to say. When we trained, there were a lot of people in the gym. He came into the ring and wanted to play. I hit him with my brick hand. Boom. He felt it. People came in to break up the fight. He kept trying to put me in a headlock. We were just trying to hurt each other. Talking doesn't win fights, but when you go in and fight, that's where you say everything, Martin warned. As for Davis, no one can deny he is already a superstar in the sport of boxing. But the general consensus is that he must face more top competition in this next phase of his career. Having won belts at super featherweight and super lightweight, he is currently settled in the middle at 135 libs, where he holds the World Boxing Association title after Devin Haney vacated it. To get back at Davis, Frank Martin has uploaded a sparring video of Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis. How Frank Martin got the video remains unknown, as both fighters have only spoken about the sparring video, but has never been released to the public. Shakur Stevenson had earlier rubbished claims that he was hurt in sparring by lightweight rival Davis. Many fans feel like the two American stars are on a collision course at 135 libs. If it plays out like that, it won't be the first time they've traded punches. Speaking to Say Cheese about sparring with Davis, Stevenson detailed what the session looked like. A quiet gym at 2 a.m., the first time sparring again after the Olympics. It was like 2 in the morning. We went like 20 minutes straight. I want to say that he had like 3 or 4 people with him, and I had just Africa Richardson Hitchens riding with me. I don't remember if he had somebody recording. I didn't record it though, for sure. Stevenson added that he would have kept the work inside the 4 walls of the gym had Davis not broadcast the details, claiming that he cracked Stevenson. This insight into the sparring session adds another layer to the tension between these fighters as they prepare for future matchups. As June 15th approaches, the anticipation for the bout between Davis and Martin is palpable. Both fighters are ready to prove themselves in the ring, and the build-up has only added to the excitement. Davis, with his undefeated record and powerful knockout ability, faces a hungry and determined Martin, who sees this fight as his chance to make a significant mark in the boxing world. The outcome will have significant implications for both their careers, with the potential for future high-stakes matchups hanging in the balance. For now, the boxing world waits with bated breath to see if Frank Martin can deliver on his promise to dethrone the reigning champion, or if Gervonta Davis will continue his reign of dominance. If you like this video, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss any update in future. Thanks for watching.